like with Blerd-In, for instance, I think with a combination of everybody being vaccinated and everybody wearing masks, and with the kind of, you've been to Blerd-In, you know how the layout is very different from most hotel conference centers. It's very open air, high circulation, and all that stuff. I think we've got the formula that will lead to a successful run. But would I just go to a club or a bar, just willy-nilly? Absolutely. I don't. That's not how my Jesus works. That may be somehow, somebody might have it like that. I don't have that kind of relationship with God. He might, you get too close to the edge, he might just call you home because he can see you. They're like, oh, you on the edge? Damn, why are you over here? You essentially right by the window. Just come on down.
Just come on over. Just come into the light. Just come into the light.
I think, that window behind you, D, looks like he's calling you right now.
Right,
Go into the light.
So for those who don't know, this is the cathedral scene. This is the cathedral scene from Cowboy Bebop. I love this scene. Yep. You guys don't remember this? This is where Spike.
I mean, it's pretty obscure because it's at the end of the show, dude.
It was right when they were fighting. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, I love this show. I love Cowboy Bebop. This is a great show.
That sir is like what they call like low key gatekeeping. That's what you put that up there. That's the flex. Yeah, just in case somebody tried to check your credentials.
But how you didn't know this was from Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, you didn't watch the post credits?
You didn't watch the whole show, then, did you? You didn't watch.
You might as well not even have seen it. Then. You need to go back and re-queue the DVD, get your membership at Crunchyroll. Back on,
right?
Pay that bill. I know you owe money. Watch it again
and rewatch it in subtitles. You got
crazy.
Oh Lord.
No, but I think this is the first time like this generation of people, because most of the vaccines we have been around for so long that it's just normal to take them, right? So now we're going into this COVID thing and it's under an emergency use header, and it's not really approved. So I think that's where a lot of people kind of look at it sideways, like, but eventually gonna.
I was one of those brothers when they were first talking about it. I was like, I can't wait to, this is me in November. I can't wait to take the vaccine, but I'm not going to be the first.
Right.
That was all of us.
Let me get
all the smart people are like, I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna wait about 6 months to see what happens.
Let's just, I don't want to, I'm not gonna be the first brother to take the vaccine.
Right.
Never be the first black person to do something.
Well, that's it.
Look, I didn't even want to be the first brother to get the Popeye's chicken sandwich. That's how.
Heck no.
Let me see how the pickles hit first. This is people's stomach turn upside down.
It's
too good to be true.
Watch everybody else take a bite, like. All right.
Sitting there looking pensively around the Popeyes.
See what's going on with that sauce, bro. Hold on, So, and that's what I call healthy skepticism, and I think a lot of us, especially in the black community, have that. Yeah. And yes, you're right. There are people who are waiting for FDA approval, and I think there is a reasonable position for hesitancy, even if you disagree with it. Absolutely. I think there's a reasonable disagreement that you can have if you're weighing the risk versus, the rewards of taking it and all those things that each one of us have to go through. The ones that I worry about, the people that give me concern, are the people that just really believe the most hyperbolic stuff and just don't seem to be aware of any of the science.
Right.
I've talked to people, and like, again, I'm not convincing anyone. I don't put my energy toward that. It's just not constructive. It's never going to work. Right. But I do like to let people vent their feelings, especially if I have to work with them, especially when it comes to things like Blerd-In and the decisions we make. But, anytime somebody's like, man, they got these vaccines out here, there's no science on it at all. There's no, I'm like, there is science.
Make it in
they
a
know
lab
something.
with scientists.
Somebody told me the other day that 4,000 people have died because of the vaccine. I was like, 4,000 people. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you really?
I'd be like 4,000.
I heard it on TikTok, man.
No.
I heard it on TikTok. There was a man in a dashiki. He was running down a hallway. He was telling me about it.
Exactly, and I'm kind of like, you know, I have a distrust of government too. Don't get me wrong. I used to be conspiracy brother in college.
Oh yeah.
I'm a reformed hotep. I was very much on the cutting edge. Listen, melatonin started getting used as a sleep aid, and the mela in that, you know, the hotep crew, we went crazy on that. Like,
oh man.
Oh, they trying to melanin. You see, they trying to put us to sleep using our own skin. I was there. That's me. I'm quoting me. I'm not making fun of hoteps. This was me talking about melatonin research when it was coming up. We used to have the science magazines. We sit in a circle and used to, you know. So I understand. I get it. But
toning down that melanin is what it's doing.
Soon they gonna start harvesting our melatonin so that they can sleep. You need to wake up, brother. You know, they gonna go to sleep off of you being asleep because your third eye ain't open. And this is the problem, brother. This is the problem. Pass me some hummus. I'm sorry. Yes, we was eating hummus before it was cool.
Hey, hummus is delicious,
bunch of college brothers. If you ate hummus back in college,
yeah, that's weird though. Back then it was like, nah, bro.
But hummus was delicious, man. If you ever had hummus back then, hummus was delicious with the vegetables.
Hummus
hey, people needed to have money to eat hummus in college.
Because they wasn't selling hummus at the grocery store. So somebody had to make hummus. And it was somebody going with a bunch of
that's you know, level right
ingredients, come out with a bowl of brown goop and here, brother, get you some pita bread, man. Get you some.
Go ahead and get you some of this hummus.
Yeah. I smashed up the chickpeas. You know what I'm saying? I mixed it with the oils and whatnot. You know.
Dang. Wow.
So you need to purge all that pork out your system. I seen you eating that pizza in the calf yesterday. See, that's the problem.
That's why your third eye won't open.
Your third eye is closed up because it's swollen.
You're failing calculus because you can't calculate how that rat and dog is in your system, slowing your brain down. Now they're coming for your melatonin. Now you can't sleep.
Hey, that's how they be though, man. That's how they be.
Again, I'm not making fun of hoteps. I'm quoting me in the 90s.
You're hilarious.
These are my words. Get out my face.
Like I said that to somebody.
I was reading a script.
Time. I used to go, I'm not even joking, I used to go to hotep conferences. We used to have conferences, man.
What?
Where it'd be like a convention. Yes.
Oh man.
Your dashiki and your these hats with the all the memes and stuff. That was us. We was walking around. We went to New York one year. Brothers was translating hieroglyphics and talking about. Yeah, man. It was a whole thing. The next year it was at Tuskegee University. So we drove down to Alabama. Went to man. I'm telling you, look, I am not joking when I say I was in the hotep movement. I was there. That was me, my words. So I make fun of nobody. I just quote myself. People, that's just crazy. And I'm like, no, you just didn't know me in my 20s. I had something for you.
You know what's funny is that if you would have caught me back in those times, I probably would have ran with it. I'd be like, yeah, like melatonin. Well, it's the base words, you know, like melatonin, you know.
I was at Freaknik with a bean pie and a Final Call riding in the back of the Jeep listening to 95 South. So envision that for a minute. Just put that picture in your head. We're talking about booties and all this stuff with my bean pie.
Like early 90s, mid 90s.
Hey, them bean pies be good though. I ain't gonna lie.
They are.
Don't they?
They are.
Not only are they good for you, but they're ever so nutritious.
They are delicious.
They have all the vitamins. Hey guys, check out Co-Play Media on Spotify and DC Radio 96.3 HD4 on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. for all your anime talk, video games, and everything important to the Black nerd community.
And don't forget to check out our website and our YouTube channel for the special guest interviews with some of your favorite anime voice actors in anime.
Get you some real talk, get you some information to the streets.
No crazy feedback.
No craziness.